Lights, camera, action!
Welcome back to our fourth edition of PTV at Home. Today is Friday, May 8th, 2020. I'm PTV's Niskio, and topping our news today. As we've been telling you, the PHS parking lot has on several occasions turned into a place for food distribution for people in need. But right now the parking lot has turned into a COVID-19 testing clinic. The Indiana State Department of Health has been operating a drive-thru clinic for free COVID-19 testing since Wednesday this week, each day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They are asking people who are in high-risk categories, such as if you're above 65, heavier, or have an underlying health condition, or you are a healthcare worker, first responder, or essential worker like a food and restaurant worker, to come out for testing. Also, testing is available for people who live in the same residence as one of the high-risk categories. All individuals must be an Indiana resident and show a valid Indiana driver's license. The drive-thru COVID-19 testing clinic will be open again tomorrow from 9 to 6. As most Americans continue to work from home during the pandemic, the number of hours spent on commuting has decreased. The additional free time that comes with no commutes means workdays are up by 3 hours since the outbreak hit. Research shows the average workday has increased by almost 40% in the U.S. If your parents seem more stressed, this could be one contributing factor. Something to keep in mind this weekend as we all celebrate Mother's Day. Now it's time to see which PHS senior is missing one of their PHS teachers so much that they are sharing their story with PTV multimedia journalist Dayton Myers.
Welcome back to Who I Miss, where PHS staff or student says who they miss and why. Today we have Gracie Holm.
Hi PHS, my name is Gracie Hollum, and it's really hard for me to pick out just one specific faculty member or classmate that I miss the most, but I really do miss being around my 7th period advanced ceramics class. That was just a really fun time for all of us just to sit and create and connect with each other. It was a really good time to relax and just be stress-free. So I really miss them. I hope that everyone's doing well. Love you guys.
Thank you, Gracie, for sharing who you miss at PHS. Back to you, Denise.
Lots of newbies are trying online gaming during the quarantine. PTV MMJ Aiden Lin calls himself a veteran gamer. He joins us for a more in-depth look into the gaming world for those who are up for exploring the growing trend.
This week we'll look at the building strategy known as the triple ramp rush while playing Fortnite. It is a bit hard, but with practice you can get it.
I'm going to show you how to create a triple ramp rush to protect you while you are going for someone in a solo match and or creative. A triple ramp rush is 3 buildings in one, stair, floor, and wall. It's also called a ramp rush. It's a good thing to learn because it will protect you while you are going. The way you build a triple ramp rush is by placing a stair, floor, then wall. You place them right after each other.
Thanks for tuning in for My Gaming 101 segment. I'm Aiden Lin, reporting from PTV Entertainment News.
Thanks, Aiden. May is Mental Health Month, and has never been more important than now to focus on mental health and self-care. Find someone you trust that you can talk to about how you're feeling. You may find that people are eager to share about similar experiences they've had. This can be helpful, but if you're really only interested in having someone listen, it's okay to tell them that. Time to kick it over to our PTV sports crew.
Hey guys, I'm Bradey Pittman. Here's some uplifting sports news. This coming fall's Rocky football schedule has been finalized. Keep in mind things could change due to the current pandemic, but here's a look.
The Rockies will start the season with a scrimmage against LaPorte at the Rock Pile Friday, August 14th. The first official game of the season is on the road at East Noble on Friday, August 21st. Week 2, Plymouth travels to Kokomo. In Week 3, the Rockies face Warsaw at the Rock Pile. Week 4 is on the road against Northridge. Week 5, the Rockies host Mishawaka. Week 6, Wawasee travels to the Rock Pile. Week 7 is an away game at Concord. Week 8, the Rockies face Goshen at their home turf. In Week 9, the last game of the regular season will be against Northwood at the Rock Pile on Friday, October 16th.
Our sports show just wouldn't be complete without recognizing our fellow senior athletes.
OLIVIA WAYMOUth, a senior girls golf player and gymnast, will be attending Indiana University of Kokomo. Senior Fernanda Cortes, a girls tennis player and cheerleader, will be attending Indiana University. Claire Tanner, a senior girls basketball player, will be attending Ancilla College. Taylor Judd, a senior football player and swimmer, will continue his path in the military. And Adam Hunter, a senior basketball and tennis player, will be attending Franklin College. Special shout out once again to the athletic department for creating these graphics.
PTV's Tyler Ritchie is back to shine the spotlight on yet another senior athlete. Let's see who was randomly selected to be in the hot seat for this week.
What were your goals for the season, and how did you handle the loss of your season?
My goals were just to have a lot of fun, obviously, make more bonds with the rest of my teammates, get far in, all the tournaments, and just overall become a better player. But since that necessarily can't happen because of, this COVID stuff and the coronavirus, I'm still in touch with a bunch of the players, so we've been talking a lot, and we all say how much we are missing tennis. So I love the sport. I think it's super fun. I'm the competitive aspect, just learning just how to play the game better, because there's so many strategies you can use throughout every single play and every match. So yeah, every year, definitely my freshman year, that was my first year ever playing tennis at all. So it was definitely a trial and error, but just as it's gone to sophomore and then junior year, I think I really got the hang of it, and I really enjoyed it. Just getting better every practice and then competing against all these different schools.
Throughout the 4 years, what was one of your biggest regrets, and what have you learned from it?
I think being a little bit more carefree. I'm very I took a lot of hard classes, which I don't regret that. They were great. They prepared me. I would hope that they did. But I think just maybe being a little more carefree, not as stressed out with every single class that I took, and just being okay with not getting the best score ever on a test or just stuff like that. Just I wasn't so stressed during every single year of high school. But
I heard that you applied for you were part of a scholarship. May you explain what that scholarship was for?
The one I received?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was, so I'm going to Indiana University, and they have this program there. It's called the Cox Scholars program, and it's basically just it's different sectors of a program, and the one that I applied for, it's a civic leader, so it's volunteer work, just all sorts of service projects. So I applied for that. I had an interview. I went down to Bloomington, and yeah, I got the award. It's a really great award to get at IU. It covers your total cost of attendance, so that was really great to hear that I got that award. What
are your future plans when you attend IU? What do you plan on majoring in?
Well, I'm actually going to be in the Kelley School of Business. It's a really famous business school. I'm going to be majoring in accounting, hopefully. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. And I also want to minor in Spanish. Yeah, my plans there, I really enjoy the business world and everything, but I eventually do want to go to law school there at IU, so business isn't just the end goal, that's a part of it.
What were some of the best moments at PHS that you cherished the most?
I'd have to say all the sporting events. I was heavily, I was a cheerleader for some of them, but also just attending as a regular student. I enjoyed so many of them because you just connect so much with the student section and just the players and everything. So I think those were some of the best moments, just getting to interact with my class that I love so much, and yeah, I think those are probably the best moments.
Coronavirus pretty much called foul ball on the whole baseball season. PTV's Caleb Deacon has an exclusive interview with the head PHS baseball coach.
So before the pandemic, what were your goals for this year's baseball team?
We had a unique kind of situation, losing a lot of seniors, so I was excited about just kind of growing as a team and watching each player grow and develop throughout the year. Obviously, always my expectations are to win the conference and compete for a sectional title and beyond.
What were you looking most forward to for this year's team?
Just the growth of kids and the players, and that's part of a big part of what I feel as coaches are to do is teach and see that you guys grow as individuals, not just baseball wise, but as young men. Continue to develop you, and that's what I miss the most. I really miss that one-on-one interaction that I get for the 3 months that I really get to see all of you and watch a team develop over the course of 28 games.
You know how we're going to miss a year of baseball. So how are you going to feel about next year's team? How we're going to improve from that?
I think we're all in a world now where we just don't know what tomorrow brings a lot of times. But I do know that, work ethic, and no matter if we're together or not, we can still grow and develop.
So what was some progression things?
I think physically we did a good job in the off season through the weight room and so forth. And that's always, I think, the biggest thing that you see. As kids' bodies develop at different rates. But we can have something to do with that. I thought we had a very good off season in the winter here, working out and guys in the weight room and so forth. I continue to just learn the game of baseball.
Practice hats. What color was that going to be?
I would show you, but they're up in the baseball storage room. No, they were going to be baby blue.
Coach, thank you.
Take care.
That will wrap up this week's PTV Sports Show. Stay tuned for our final sports show next week.
We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of PTV at Home. I'm PTV's Nice Gill. Stay safe, everyone, and have a great day, PHS.